Hello everybody, this is Peanut, and we're going to be playing a bit of Smite. The specific game mode would be Assault. Now, from what I hear, Ymir is really OP. At least that's what I've heard people say. I'm not sure that he is, but I've been against a lot of Ymirs, right? He's pretty common. And they usually end up beating the crap out of me. So, my guess, he is pretty darn strong. But besides that, I've never actually played Ymir. I'm pretty new to Smite, but I've never played Ymir. So, first time Ymir, I guess. Let's go. So I'm probably not gonna be that good. But, there are some things I wanted to talk about in this video. For one, I'm extremely new to YouTube, and what comes along with that is commentating. I'm really new to it, and so sorry if my commentating is not the best. I would understand if you guys didn't really want to watch me because it wasn't great. One second, just reading up on the abilities that he has. Yeah, sorry, this is gonna take a little second.
Enemies at our Titan.
Okay. But I've got it now. So,
Attack fire giants.
gonna go ahead and take that first of all. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'm really new to YouTube, new to the commentating thing, and I'm sorry that my videos are not the best out there, but if you've even just stuck this far into the video, well, I'd like to thank you, because not everybody does. You know, they'd come in here, they'd hear my voice, and they would leave. Because, hey, I mean, they don't like my voice, I guess. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit upsetting that people would do that, just shut me off because of my voice. But a large part of YouTube is just listening. It's listening and watching. And so, I mean, if you don't like my voice, then I suppose that is a big portion. And you have every right to just not want to listen because of it. So I'd understand if you don't like my voice and you just left because of it. But yeah. So another thing that I want to talk about in this video is but before I get to that, if you guys could just help me out a little bit and comment things that you'd like for me to talk about, because I find that I run out of topics fairly quickly. If you could just help me out with that and comment things that you'd like me to talk about, then I would do my best to address them in my next video, or whenever I get your comment. And I would be totally up for talking about it. I mean, probably totally up. Oh, come on. Aw, darn it. I missed it. But, yeah, I'd probably be up for talking about it, is the point. And I would... That would help me out a lot, because I would have more things to talk about, of course. Ooh, I'm dying. But, anyway, one of the things that I wanted to get to in this video, well, I mean, not necessarily get to, but, like, just talk about, is that okay, I ran into some bad luck. And I made 2 videos earlier today. Both of them, something went wrong with my recording software, and they both messed up bad. So there's no way I can upload them. So I didn't. And that's why I just really don't have many videos at all up. So, also I would not suggest looking at my other 2 videos at all. They're both bad. Just pretend that they aren't there. So, sorry. Another thing I wanted to talk about though. Wait, is that really all that I have right now? Oh yeah, but it was, I don't know, that's quite annoying for me that those 2 videos crapped out, because one of them was decent and one of them was like bad, so I wouldn't have uploaded the bad one anyway. But I mean, I'd have liked to have at least like an option, right? Don't like the fact that it just crapped out on me. So, plus, it takes quite a toll on your throat when you haven't really been doing it for a long time. You know, like, I didn't know it would be this hard on my throat. I just didn't. But so yeah, it can be pretty hard on your throat, and this is my second recording like continuously, so sorry if I do some coughing or anything like that, because it is quite hard not to do that after 2 consecutive videos. I would in fact be surprised if by the end I wasn't coughing. So sorry in advance for that. Jeez, I'm bad at Ymir. Horrible. But, so, actually kind of tired right now, but not all that tired. But speaking of being tired, I actually changed my sleep schedule, right? Not like I sleep in the morning instead of at night or anything like that. I suppose I should say sleep cycle, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what the proper term would be, but it's quite cool, actually, in my opinion anyway. All the stunts, holy crap. But your sleep cycle, right? Like, you got like your monophasic sleep cycle. It's probably the one that you're using right now, where you watch a I was about to say you watch a video that wouldn't make any sense, but you sleep for a long time at night, probably at night anyway, and then you stay up for a long time. You just sleep for a while, stay up for a while, and yeah, that's the monophasic one. But I recently changed to a vastly different one, which is all about you sleep 6 times in a day, and I find it just crazy. It's also really cool though, and you know, if you have a week or 2, I don't know, like if you are free, you've got nothing to do for a while, then I would suggest trying it out, right? I'm obviously still in grade school, you can tell that by my voice. And knowing this, you guys know that I'm in, well, I just told you I'm in school. So, it's currently the summer for me though, yay. Except the summer's about to end, so sadly I'm not going to be on this sleep cycle much longer, because the times that I sleep at is 2. Oh yeah, you sleep every 4 hours for 30 to 20 minutes, just to be more specific on the whole sleep cycle thing. You can look it up if you're really that interested in it though. Like, it's really cool though. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm not going to be on it much longer sadly, because I really enjoyed it. Oh, combos. Side note with my ultimate. Be strong. Sweet. Too tanky. Not even all that tanky yet, just felt like it. Die. Oh god, I'm dead. Yep. But oh god, I keep on forgetting what I'm talking about because playing this game, it can be kinda hard, you know? But yeah, sadly I'm not gonna be on this sleep cycle much longer, but I've enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna be going back to it first thing next summer. But the downside is that for the first like 3 to 10 days, I think it said, you might, like depending on your person, you might be very tired. You could just become a zombie for a while, but after that while, you're sleeping for 3 hours a day, and I mean, at least you can say you did it. Like, even if you end up having to quit out, you did it. So, you at least tried. You can say that. But, not even gonna lie, it was really hard for me to do it. But, like it was really hard for me to do it even. And I find that, I mean, I think that that says something, because I am quite good at staying up and not sleeping, and things like that, right? Like, I'm pretty good at those things involving sleep. But I don't know, it was just quite tough, and several times, don't, like, if you're trying out the sleep cycle thing, don't be, like, put down by the fact that you take, maybe by the fact that you, like, pass out or something. Like, God, why does it keep on targeting me? I'm not even doing anything. But, like, don't be discouraged by that, because it happened to me quite a bit, even. Ah, no one's in range. I'm just gonna try to be really tanky. But yeah, don't try not to be discouraged by that. It's just something you can't really avoid. You know, I passed out several times and I got pretty upset about it, but like, trust me, it's gonna happen. Now I'm fully functional, I guess, in this sleep cycle, and I'm really enjoying it. So, if you want to make that switch, I'd say go for it. But another cool thing, actually, that I've done recently is watched this video. Oh, oops, wrong button. Watched this video called 10 Dimensions Explained. Now, if you haven't watched it, I suggest watching it. Like, if you haven't watched it already, it is a really cool thing to watch. And I would definitely suggest that you watch it. In fact, you should just go watch it right now, because that video is a lot cooler than my videos. Like if you've stuck around this long, genuinely, I thank you a lot. And thank you so much for sticking around for this long if you have. I mean, that's amazing. But, anyway, yeah. 10 Dimensions Explained. It is very, very, very cool. And I'll give you a little bit of it right now. At least I'll try to explain it a bit. So, right, like you've got your first dimension, which is length. So, if you, oh my god. But so if you, like right, you got length. So if you make 2 dots and draw a line connecting them, that's your first dimension right there. You got length. Then your next dimension is width. So right, if you draw a square on a piece of paper, you got width too. You got your length and width. Third dimension is height. It's height, depth, whatever you want to call it. Height, depth, something like that. But that one, right? That one is our whole world. We are 3D people, and we're 3D. Mainly the things that we use are 3D, right? We all know what 3D is. And then we got 4D. Now 4D is kind of like theoretical, right? Like we have to have something to assign to the 4th dimension, and if we've already covered length, width, and height, depth, length, width, depth, I suppose, then that can make up like all the shapes that we know of, really. So what do we use for the 4th dimension? The answer is time. We assign time to the 4th dimension. So the 4th dimension is time. Now, that is kind of where time travel would become possible, right? If we took ourselves and we twisted... Okay, let me explain first the whole twisting through other dimensions thing that he talks about in the video. So, let's say we have a 2-dimensional being, right? He is completely 2D, just length and width. Now, if he was alive and he was walking around, he would see everything 2D. So even though it might be a 3D object, he would just see a little 2D cross-section of it. Like, he wouldn't be able to see any more than that. So, what would end up going on is, like, if he was walking along a piece of paper, right, and then he got to the end of the piece of paper, and we took that piece of paper and folded it, he could go from one side of that piece of paper and teleport to the other side immediately. At least it would be like teleporting to him, because he's 2D, right? And if he's just walking along his world, right? I'm just not even paying much attention to what I'm buying anymore, I'm just buying items. But if he's just walking along his world, right, and he still just keeps on seeing 2D cross sections of it, so he's not aware that we're actually making the object that he's walking on 3D, right? Like he's walking on something 2D, like a piece of paper. And you twist. Okay, that's all the time I've got apparently. So just watch the video. I did a horrible job of explaining it. He will do much better, and he covers all of it, and it is really an enjoyable experience. Just go and watch it, you know. Unless you want to watch one of my videos. Not complaining about that. But if you've stuck around this long, please just comment down below. I did it. So that I can know who watched my whole thing, you know? And this has been Peanut, hanging out with you. Till next time. God. 2 consecutive videos. Oh, really strained my throat. Oh.